Hey, what's up everybody? We here at the Labs have noticed some of our topics lately have been a little underwhelming. However, we here at the Labs have also concocted a solution to remedy this situation. We're going to try divine intervention and ask the devil for help.
A few minutes later.
Oh, Master Devil, conveyor of...
His name is the Red Guy. And are you sure about this? He is a bad dude.
What's the worst that can happen?
Oh boy.
Oh, Master Red Guy, conveyor of weirdness and brightener of darkness, please help us find a topic that will entice and capture the attention of our fans. Bring forth to me a topic that will provide countless views and help our channel to success. Show us dubious splendor.
I told you people to leave me alone! I told you to beat it!
Yep, that'll work. Hey everybody, what's up and welcome back to Macabre'Gorium Labs presents a showcase of things likely forgotten, Cartoon Network edition. Bats here with today's video. We're going to take a look at cow and chicken, honey roasted faux ham a la ketchup.
Oh, children! I've got something that kind of looks like meat. Honey roasted faux ham a la ketchup!
Most kids have seen or at least heard of Cow and Chicken on Cartoon Network, but not everyone knows how this cartoon began. The original pilot for Cow and Chicken appeared as an episode in the What a Cartoon Show showcase. Fans of our channel know we've already covered the What a Cartoon Show in a previous video, but I'll leave a link to it down in the description. This original pilot had viewers so excited that they flooded Hanna-Barbera with letters wanting a full series. With all of that interest, Hanna-Barbera Cartoons had no choice but to make it into a full series. Luckily, the Hanna-Barbera Cartoons production company was able to have the talented Guy Moon composing the music for the opening and ending themes of the show. If you're wondering who Guy Moon is, what the hell is wrong with you? I'm kidding. You can find him writing music for films and a lot of other animated series such as The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Fairly Odd Parents, Danny Phantom, and a ton of others.
Bats, you're off topic again.
I know, and thanks again, Goat, but it's hard to stay on topic when there's so many awesome things involved with the property. The creation of Cow and Chicken came from David Feiss, who originally came up with the idea as a story for his daughter. At the time, David was an animator and he worked with Hanna-Barbera since 1978. David was the director for all the episodes with co-directors Monty Young, John McIntyre, and Robert Alvarez. Cow and Chicken was on Cartoon Network and ran from July 15th, 1997 through August 13th, 1999. It would also contain a segment called I Am Weasel that would get its own 30-minute spin-off later on in June of 1999. Both of these shows would be the final shows that Hanna-Barbera would produce itself and was even nominated for 2 Emmy Awards. After the pilot, No Smoking, was released on November 12, 1995, there would be 4 seasons containing 52 30-minute episodes. Like with many other cartoons, Cow and Chicken episodes would have 2 segments, so over the 4 seasons there would be a total of 104 of these segments. Every 30-minute episode of Cow and Chicken would contain 2 7-minute Cow and Chicken segments and 1 7-minute I Am Weasel segment. Season 1 aired from July 15th, 1997 to October 7th, 1997. Season 2 would air from January 13th, 1998 till April 7th, 1998, and Season 3 would air from September 1st, 1998 until May 3rd of 1999, wrapping up with Season 4 that would air from April 26th, 1999 to August 13th, 1999. So now that we've covered the background, let's talk about the characters and their voice actors. Cow, Chicken, and the Red Guy are all voiced by Charlie Adler, an MGL favorite. Mom is voiced by Candy Milo, Dad is voiced by Bradley Baker, and Earl is voiced by Dan Castaneda. Flem is voiced by Howard Morris, with Maurice LaMarche taking over Flem's voice in later episodes. There are a lot of side characters and guest stars that also added their talents to bring Cow and Chicken to life, including David Feiss being able to guest star. There was also greats like Will Ferrell, Tom Kenny, Dom DeLuise, and Jim Belushi, just to name a few. At this point you're probably wondering what this show was even about. Well, in Cow and Chicken, the duo are an anthropomorphic cow and chicken. And as if that wasn't weird enough on its own, then you add that they are biologically brother and sister. we're gonna move on. I'm not touching that one. Chicken is 11 years old and looks like a skinny white chicken with a red comb and wattles. He is a small rooster and the older brother of Cow. He is often angry and aggressive and a very cynical character. Cow, on the other hand, is 7 years old and looks like a yellow cow with brown on her back and walks on her hind legs with her udders proudly displayed. Cow often annoys Chicken. However, she is a super sweet character that isn't very smart but does get super excited about things easily. Cow is also shown in some episodes to be a superhero. With a C logo, her alter ego Super Cow is able to fly and only speaks Spanish. We're also introduced to Cow and Chicken's mom and dad. I think. The mom character is only shown ever from the waist down, implying she has no upper body, wears a white and red polka dot dress, yellow and blue apron, and red flat shoes. Mom is the typical housewife that likes to make weird food for her family and appears to be crazy, as her advice to Cow and Chicken is usually pretty unhinged. The dad character is also only shown from the waist down, implying he also has no upper body, wears green and yellow striped pants with brown shoes. Dad is always talking about his manliness and what activities he does to boost it. He, like Mom, is completely insane and gives absolutely unhinged advice. Next up, we have Flem and Earl. Flem and Earl are 5th grade students and Chicken's best friends and not very smart. This makes it easy for Chicken to get the boys to go along with the schemes he thinks of, and they both also have major crushes on Cow. Again, not even going to touch that one. Flem has big red lips and glasses. He wears a green and red shirt with green shorts, green socks, and gray shoes, as well as speaking in a southern accent. On the other hand, Earl has braces, a red hat, a black belly shirt, and some blue shorts with red sneakers. Of course, what would a show like this be without some sort of villain? So naturally we get the Red Guy. Also known as the Devil, or just Red, he is the arch nemesis of Cow and Chicken. He's a large, red creature with a pointed tail, and he's usually naked.
In the pilot, he was shown to be the devil.
Hello! It's me, the devil.
But that's not so much what happened with other episodes.
That's right, Goat. In fact, in all the other episodes, he spends all of his time tormenting, torturing, harassing, or otherwise being obnoxious, or even killing Cow and Chicken. He's also completely mentally unstable and often goes from calm to ranting at a moment's notice. He likes to disguise himself as different people and loves butt walking and rolling. Almost all of his alter egos always include some form of having butt or pants off or sacks off or some reference to either being naked or his big butt.
Stay tuned after the commercial break, and maybe we'll show you the rest of the play. Or maybe we'll fill the time up with even more commercials! Welcome back, weenie lovers. Had enough commercials? Now, where were we?
Now that we're familiar with our cast of characters, let's take a look at what some of these episodes were about. The show focused on the misadventures of Cow and Chicken and their lives, often involving hijinks, schemes, and fun. The episodes revolved around grotesque, surreal, and repulsive jokes as Cow and Chicken navigate the perils of being kids. This would include episodes revolving around things that kids would worry and have anxiety about. Normal things such as part-time jobs, what is the girl's bathroom like, school bullies, and chores. But there were also some pretty weird things, like Cow's tongue capades, Dad's killer chair, adopting hitchhikers, traveling to distant planets on homemade rockets, or a random orthodontic police officer that forces you to get the world's worst set of braces.
Now with this show, there were actual controversies too.
Yeah, actually we talked about one of them in our What a Cartoon Show, but it was by far not the only controversial episode. How was this show nominated for 2 Emmys? The aforementioned pilot episode, titled No Smoking, was eventually banned as it showed chickens smoking cigarettes. Since this was supposed to be a kid's show, smoking was not okay, although the episode was actually about not smoking and the perils of doing so. The other banned episode was Buffalo Gals, which showed lesbian stereotypes chewing on carpet and other adult-themed innuendos. The adult-themed humor was also deemed not okay for a children's show. I have to say that Cow and Chicken came out at a weird time for animated television. People wanted new animation with crazy storylines and nonsensical plots with stories. And this show was exactly what we craved. Here in 2025, you can find the complete series on DVD and or Blu-ray for around $60 on such sites as eBay, Amazon, and Poshmark for a physical copy. You can also find a plethora of Cow and Chicken merchandise if you just look around on these sites as well. Everything from plushies to old McDonald's toys. Check it out for yourself if that's something you're into. Even though I was a teenager when this show came out, it still does hold a fond spot in my heart as one of the original classics. And I loved it. Matter of fact, most of us here at the labs really enjoy it to this day. But now you know what I think? I've just gotta ask. Were you a fan of Cow and Chicken? If so, what was your favorite part, episode, or character? If not, what was your favorite childhood show, toy, snack, movie, or other memory? Did we forget anything or get something wrong, or even leave something out? Do you have a suggestion for a future video, or maybe you just want to drop in and say hi? Either way, feel free to head on down to our comments section, because as usual, we always look forward to hearing from you. And with that, unfortunately, we've come to the end of this Macabre'Gorium Labs Cartoon Network Edition showcase. I've been your host, Bats, and I hope you had a good time today as we talked about Cow and Chicken, honey roasted faux ham a la ketchup. As usual, think for yourselves, be excellent to each other.
Hey, what's this book over here?
And keep it creepy. Don't open that, I already did that.
The ugliest weenie!
Hey, thanks for checking out our video. If you enjoyed this one and would like to see more of our weird, creepy, odd, eccentric, or strange content as soon as it comes out, please feel free to click like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more. We'll see you later. Keep it creepy.